Some sports cards are rare, some are valuable. Then there's a completely different category, cards that are just straight up weird. The kind of cards that don't really make sense, don't show up often, and when they do, they catch people off guard. Over the years, I've come across a handful of these that just make you stop and think, how did this happen? If you're new here, my name is Eric Michael. I've been buying and selling sports cards since 2015, and since 2020, I've helped thousands of people learn how to do the same. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through 7 of the weirdest sports cards and why they're so unique. And if you want the full list, I put together a free PDF down below in the description. Let's get into it. Number 1, the 1989 Fleer Billy Ripken FF Error card. So he wrote a very profanity term on his bat knob. I'm not going to say it out loud. On accident, it was released to the public so you could visibly see it. Then they printed out a few different other variations of this card. So if you ever look at 1989 Fleer Ripken, there's actually multiple different variations for this reason because of the bat knob and what it says on there. Number 2, 1969 Topps Aurelio Rodriguez Bat Boy card. Okay, so this is an interesting one. So Aurelio Rodriguez was a player, and the Bat Boy, his name was Leonard Garcia, and they kind of looked alike. Topps must have screwed it up, and they put the Bat Boy, Leonard Garcia, on the card. So instead of Aurelio Rodriguez, who's the player, the Bat Boy's picture's on the card. The card's not that valuable, but just a strange story. Number 3, this is one of the most famous and probably the most expensive error card, the 1990 Topps Frank Thomas No Name Error card. So if you ever look at this card, there's literally no name on it. Frank Thomas's name is not there. The only PSA 10 in existence sold a few years ago in December of 2022 for $170,000. I actually think that's disgustingly cheap. I think if that card sold today, go for easily over $500,000. There's only 437 of the error cards without his name, as opposed to 29,000 copies of the rookie card with his name. This is the most interesting one of them all, and the one that I like the most. The 1933 Gaudi Napoleon Lajoie. So this card was actually withheld on purpose. So this card was numbered 106 in the set. The creators of this card, what did they do? They actually withheld this card from the set on purpose so it would create scarcity and people would keep buying these sets over and over and over again to try and get this card, but it did not exist in the set. They just kept it out, and people kept complaining, writing into the company, and finally, a year later in 1934, they released the card. So the 1933 Napoleon Lajoie is very rare for that reason. You were only able to get it if you wrote into the company, you complained, and then they sent it to you. It's kind of the first days of redemption, almost on accident, but it's also one of the first instances of card companies creating unethical scarcity. Number 5, 1987 Donruss Opening Day Barry Bonds. This card was a mistake. The person on the card, his name is Johnny Ray. It is not Barry Bonds. However, what's interesting is a Beckett 10 of this card actually sold for $33,000. So people will still buy it, even though it says the name Barry Bonds in it, but the picture's not Barry Bonds. But I guess the intention is that it's supposed to be one of Barry Bonds' cards, which is why it went for so much money as a Beckett 10. Number 6, the 1957 Topps Hank Aaron. So if you ever look at this card, you'll see Hank Aaron is actually batting lefty, but Hank Aaron is a righty. Just a mistake that was made in the film when they were printing the picture that they took of him on the card. I believe it's called something along the effect of negative film. They put it on the wrong side and then it just came out wrong, and nobody really realized the mistake until it was out in the public. Number 7, the 1995 Topps traded Carlos Beltran rookie. Instead of Carlos Beltran being pictured on the card, it's someone else named Juan LeBron. Yes, LeBron James. Not LeBron James, but like LeBron James. If you ever see one of these cards graded, you'll see it says on the slab, error Juan LeBron pictured instead of Carlos Beltran. Carlos Beltran's a Hall of Famer. He actually got 84% of the vote. He's a really good player, kind of an underrated Hall of Famer, but yes, one of his rookie cards, not his face on it. But those are 7 cards that are just straight up weird. The one I'd prefer to have the most is probably the no-name Frank Thomas. That is a very coveted card, probably one of the best cards of the junk wax era. There's not many, but that's one of them. Hopefully you like this video. There's a free PDF down below in the description. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.